Oh, we are only 28% through the game. Really? God, that's not much. Alright. Because I feel like we've been playing for a while. And to me it feels like we haven't done a lot of the main mission stuff yet. We've done more of the outlying side missions and all that stuff. So I'm guessing that might be some of it. Alright, let's see. And we have a good amount of the costumes
to check in with
as well.
Mr. Lee about this mask.
Are we still doing Iron Spider? I think so. I think Mike was playing this earlier. So, yeah, we want to just kind of head over. Let's see what's going on over here. Alright. Speaking of Marvel stuff, just finished Iron Fist Season 2. I know there's probably not many people who were fans of Season 1. I didn't really like Season 1. I thought it was just boring, man. It was too long of a season, first off. Second off, it just kind of goes through every cliche possible. Now, Season 2, significantly better than Season 1. Generic at times, but then kind of does a few twists in it that I didn't think they would go all the way on. I thought they were going to kind of do half measures on a lot of it. And I really like that they didn't. And they went with that, you know, whole craziness of well, just watch it. And it's shorter too. It is 10 episodes. You know, the episodes are relatively around 50 minutes, so it's not going insanely long how some of the previous Marvel shows have done. So hopefully they're learning a formula. Maybe 10 episodes is the new way to go. I felt that when they did Jessica Jones, it was just, good God, Season 2 was a slog, and it was just boring. It felt like half a season of a show, and right as we're going to get to something that could be good, it's done. I'm like, why'd you guys waste that much time? Alright, let's see. I will say I did like Luke Cage a lot. I know some people did not like Season 2, and you know, Season 2 has its issues. Alright, are we going to go to a actual... There we go, you know, we have one of these Kingpin areas left. So we're going to go over there. So we've been going in the wrong direction all this time. I want to complete that before we end up... You know what? No, still going in the right direction. Perfect. Awesome. And you can hear Mike yelling in the other room about what, I have no idea. Alright. So, we'll run up here. I do like this day-night cycle in here. It looks pretty sweet. Gives good silhouettes. The music is amazing. Alright. Wait, no, I'm going this way. Alright. Alright.
Oh. Buddy?
Thanks, man.
No problem. Swing around, huh?
Yeah, so we are,
I
you
always
know...
knew you were a swinger, son.
Yep.
So, you watched our first broadcast.
Yeah, I was just kind of going through a little of what
we've done in between.
Well, I mean, we're kind of just going through before we do the missions and cleaning up all of the crime stuff and like the Kingpin layers.
Where are you going? The last fist?
Yeah, I'm heading over there right now and about to,
Bro, those stealth takedowns help so much.
Yeah, I think with especially if you have it where you have to go up higher, and I have not played since last time, so as far as my ability to know all these controls, I am gonna
Try to make some noise. If someone calls in a disturbance, I can send cars.
Noisy? I can do noisy.
But yeah, no, it's, you know, if you watched our first broadcast, you would have heard us bitching a ton about the way this game plays.
Jesus.
And it really had a horrible learning curve. But once you learn it, because you try and play it like Arkham. You try and play it like a Batman Arkham game.
Yeah.
Is because that's what all the reviews are calling it.
There's
You know
a lot
what I
of
mean?
there's a lot of like with
it's-
Arkham you can time stuff out and it's more calculating.
And see how he's pink?
In
Hit
this-
square, hit square. He's safe.
Okay. In this it's more they basically throw you in right away to boss level type stuff
And don't
without
forget, you
knowing-
click the right stick to see if it's safe or dangerous. But yeah.
without knowing anything about how to do the controls. And then once you've been thrown into a situation where, by the way, 2 bullets will take you out.
Oh, and you'd shoot web anywhere. It doesn't have to be a green highlighted spot. You'd shoot web anywhere to distract you.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Because the other day you were
Yeah, well,
talking about-
I wasn't. I mean, I was
Well,
just
that's
going
the way
to.
they explain
Yeah,
it. And
right,
that proves
right.
your point. They don't do a good job explaining.
No, they do a terrible
what
job
you're supposed to
explaining.
do.
So you kind of have to have already read through everything, almost like the way we used to read through our old game manuals, because this just the explanation is absolutely
Remember
atrocious.
to click the stick before you.
Yeah, no,
wrap
I
somebody up.
saw no one was near him, so I figured he was fine.
Right, but I've seen people where it seems like no one's there,
Yeah,
and there's a
well,
dude.
He's gonna see that guy. Well, he might see that guy. I don't know where he.
Click the right stick.
Dude, yeah, I know. I got it. Just
I know,
let
I'm
me,
just-
let me, you know.
Copy. Heading over there.
And of course, Rob's able to do that because he extended the reach of the
Right.
perch takedown. And we honestly did that not having done a perch takedown before.
Yeah.
But we were like, that seems like
No,
it
we had
could
done
be-
we had done one perch takedown, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, and it was a very narrow field, but then it extends
Oh yeah, in the
ridiculously.
museum. Yes,
So yeah.
with Mary Jane. But yeah, no, it's even if you are not a stealthy person, like get that upgrade because it helps so much.
Yeah.
You can stealth take down entire waves of enemies in a Fisk hideout.
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
Uh-oh.
See, you're on wave 2 now.
And they came into the area. Hold on.
He's gonna throw it. Open wide.
And again, going back to my point about Arkham, is Arkham has a more, I'm not, you know, talking shit or negating anything either game does, but Arkham has a more fluid combat
Yeah.
system. Like, if you're punching somebody and somebody else is trying to punch you, and you hit the counter button, he immediately reacts, right?
Yeah.
And Spider-Man does that in midair in this game, which I love.
Right.
But on the ground, you have to kind of preemptively assume someone's going to attack you and roll out of the way.
You always have to be moving. So Spider-Man, the difference between Batman and Spider-Man is Batman can kind of stand still and counter. You can never, ever, ever, ever stop moving as Spider-Man.
That's
If
fair.
you stop at any point,
You're done.
you are done. Because if I were to sit there for any more than 2 seconds as Spider-Man in any place, yeah, I've got a.
Or, yeah, jump cave. Hell yeah.
But
Two more guys off the building and you've got all the benefits for this.
go.
But you're exactly right. And you know what? When you think about it, that makes sense. Spider-Man is so acrobatic and so
Yeah.
fluid, like, you shouldn't stop moving.
No, and once you realize that that's the gameplay that we're getting into, I then understand where they're, you know, why they did what they did. But right off the bat, we don't really. I don't go into the game
Yes.
thinking that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And don't forget you can hold the triangle to pull the shields away from the
Yeah. Oh god. Hold on. I'm just trying to remember certain things that I can throw at people.
Oh yeah, you gotta hold it.
Yeah, I'm just figuring that
I
out.
remember you hit square and then tap circle to slide under the shield
Yeah.
and hit him from behind. Circle.
Yep.
So whenever you get those red things, that usually means somebody has a ranged weapon. And even if you're not looking that direction, that should be your next target. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, new arrivals! Did I mention this is a rent party? Chip in. No, for real, I need rent money.
Yeah, there's no shame in shooting or zipping
Yeah.
up to a higher level and getting out of the way or whatever.
Counterfeit. That's a dying art.
Honestly, oh, you've got your, yeah, hit both sticks. Use the red blossom.
You asked for it. Say
I
goodnight.
love that
Bad
superpower.
haircut,
Yeah.
excessive cologne.
The Iron Spider superpower is also really good.
Getting the arms out.
Right,
Yeah.
because it disregards any defense an enemy has. So
Really?
It goes right through shields, it goes right through everything.
That's cool.
Which
I
is
like
cool,
that.
but it's only effective in the area that you're attacking, right?
Yeah.
That web blossom, while it might not subdue the what do they call them, brutes,
Yeah.
bigger guys, it will at least incapacitate them to the point where you can hurt them a little bit.
Okay.
And it will stick everyone else in the wall. And so I feel like, oh, just roll. Hit down on the D-pad. Use your health. Yes. Just keep rolling until that flashbang effect is gone. You're good. Circle again. Oh wow. Hell yeah. Now you can get the shield guy. Circle. I love causing enemies to shoot their own guys. That's probably my favorite
Yeah.
part of the game.
More backup?
As much fun as it is
Really?
to
Guy
sit
who
here
just
and
joins
listen.
the party gets immediately knocked the out.
Hold on a second, I will be right back.
Ooh. Huh. Oof. Nope. Shot in the head. It did not go so well, so I haven't really gotten that much better. Alright. Let's try not to suck this time.
How many people you got left?
I died on the first one.
You died?
Oh man, they came in and just started going in with tons of machine guns, and there was no getting away.
This is not called Dieter Man.
Well, whatever.
Okay, Michael, you can sit here. I'm way over.
I will sit where the hell I want.
wait for this.
Random guest that is not my mother.
That's right.
Alright, let's see.
So I leave the room for 2 minutes. She makes a turkey sandwich. You die.
Yep.
I accomplished nothing.
Yep.
I honestly, if I died, I would have accomplished more than what I did.
In the kitchen.
Yep.
Oh, I died in the kitchen before. There was one time I tried to make lobster bisque. Holy crap. That was terrible. It was so funny because Fresh Market has this slogan where they're like, we can tell you how to make anything, right? So I bought some lobster tails and I was like, I'm making lobster bisque. Like, should I boil it at this temperature or that temperature? And the two guys behind the counter looked at each other and they were like, they didn't know. So they gave me 2 extra lobster tails for free.
Oh,
They were like, in case you screw up.
that was
Nice.
nice.
So I was actually able to take
Yeah,
a
you see
bunch.
how is that? It's weird. Like when you look at the guy below you,
Yeah.
it's not like Uncharted. See how it's pink in the middle?
Yeah.
That means you can do a perch takedown.
I know, but it doesn't mean. I know that. I was just trying to see what
Right.
they were near because
It's weird though, because most
I
games
just-
make it more obvious.
I dropped one of those on all 3 of the guys a minute ago. So I'm trying to figure out.
Shoot webs
Oops.
in the
They
corner.
definitely saw me.
Yeah, don't shoot it in the face. Shoot it near one and lure
No,
one
it's
away.
okay.
Like
I mean,
or do that and then hide.
Guys, all of a sudden ain't nobody here.
one guy just stood there.
You got a Jeff Daniels movie as a trophy. Hell yeah.
I like that.
I do too. What's your favorite Jeff Daniels movie? Dumb and Dumber?
No. I like that, but no. One where he was the bomb guy. Was it Speed? Wasn't he the bomb guy that got blown up there?
Yeah.
Oh, he was!
Yep.
I never even remember it as that. Yeah, or no, Jeff Bridges had blown away.
Blown away,
Right.
but he was
That
Jeff
was
Daniels was Speed, yeah.
Right. Jeff Daniels was like John C. Reilly before John C. Reilly was John C. Reilly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where you're like, yo, you are a great actor and you're capable of anything, but you
I'll
keep
tell you.
getting stuck in all this dumb.
I'll tell you who's an amazing actor, and I didn't know all the stuff he did till you told me, because Stevie's brother.
Oh, Giovanni Ribisi.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
he's wonderful.
Did you watch Sneaky Pete on Amazon?
No, I watched Friends again.
Because we watched that, and it was great.
Oh,
And I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, I like him when he pops up, but I normally don't go out of my way
and
to
look
see
for
him.
it, yeah.
Yo, Sneaky Pete,
I know I haven't
he
seen
made his
that.
career with that. It was
Oh, wow.
amazing. I didn't realize he was such an active and violent Scientologist.
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, so is his sister.
Yeah, Marissa Ribisi, who's married to Beck.
Oh my gosh.
For a guy in jail, Fisk's men are
Well, that-
awfully loyal.
That wasn't an act then when he acted like Stevie's brother. Scientology
Well, I
did that
mean-
to him. No, I just,
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess for some people that does the acting they might want, but I'll tell you when you see Tom Cruise stand up there and do that title, it looks good. The guy. That's a little creepy and scary.
Yeah.
Not really, isn't it? Yeah.
Hey, new arrivals! Did I mention this is a rent party?
You're doing
Chip
great.
in!
Nice.
No, for real, I need rent money.
Spider-Man, I just checked. There's been a rash of counterfeit bills in that neighborhood.
Insane.
Counterfeit?
Powerful.
That's a dying art. I'll do my part to make it extinct. Let's kick it up a notch.
Is that
Never
Will
felt
Black?
regret.
Yeah.
That was good.
I'll shut you up. Rip it away. Fire in the hole. I'm in an ass kicking.
Bad haircuts, excessive cologne. Yep, more fist goons.
to know what the drones do, so let's find out. So, okay, I'll send out a few of those then, because apparently they will do stuff.
I'm sick and tired of you. So am I. Get these webs off me! Smoke 'em!
More backup? Guys, Willie said to take the day off. Scout's honor!
Got a present for you! I can't reach him! Boston high!
Yes. Yes.
Let's see.
Was it you alive or dead? This doesn't fit.
Alright, cool.
Look, we won another trophy.
Everything's quiet here now, Captain.
Great. That's one more revenue stream Wilson Fisk can't use to pay his lawyers.
Oh, yeah.
It kept going, I thought, what is that?
How many more Fisk construction sites are there?
None. He had every one of them working overtime to bring in money.
Well, now he's gonna have a tough time keeping his operation running, which is bad for Fisk and good for New York.
I trust you've enjoyed yourself.
Willie, funny story. I was just at one of your buildings, and you'd be shocked to hear that there were shenanigans of the criminal variety. TLDR, Fisk construction is closed.
I have other sources of revenue, but you've inconvenienced me, and there will be consequences. My memory's long. My reach is longer.
I should make all the guys who've sworn to kill me fight it out for the privilege. were hitting me. Spoiler, I hit back.
How do you hack the story?
Just because they keep hitting me a bunch. But I got him.
No, that makes me think of Mantis.
Love laying out for
Yeah.
From Fox, the superhero that was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, that ended with him getting eaten by an invisible dinosaur.
I must have missed that
Yeah,
episode.
the show ends with Mantis getting eaten by an invisible dinosaur. End of show.
Where the hell did the dinosaur go? Did they,
It was
I feel
invisible.
like they didn't explain it.
Because they ran out of budget.
Like,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but like Sledgehammer would at least do something that seemed like an ending.
Nope.
They ran out of budget and threw an invisible dinosaur and killed off
I'm
their main
pretty
character.
sure that's how he went, but I know that there was an invisible dinosaur and it killed people.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Was it possibly Samoa Joe?
If this was 1995 and he
Oh,
was...
yo, if he was like 6 years old or whatever.
Yeah.
No, I could still see Samoa Joe back in the future.
What is it?
Nothing. You don't know, are you okay? That's what I
Oh,
mean.
yes.
Talk about Rob swinging his
I've already
Spider
told you
scene
he's
through
doing a
the
good job.
building.
He had a web blossom. I started to tell you, I used to call people a fart blossom, but I thought it might mess you up.
Oh, that's funny.
a fart blossom. God, I remember that insult. That's incredible.
I'm so when my brother sat on my face and farted.
Well, we are in Virginia, not West Virginia. I feel like I should point that out.
No, I feel like it's more
He had
common.
pants on and he farted.
I feel like that's more common in Virginia than West Virginia.
Yeah, well,
People
he
doing
just
that
did
shit.
that not as a
Yeah.
sexual thing.
No,
He
God, I
wanted
would
me
hope
to
not.
get up.
Yeah.
Yo, now it sounds sexual again.
Sorry.
You remember when he hid all his corn that he wouldn't eat in the Navy chest with your dad's naval dress whites?
Yeah.
Like, her brother refused to eat corn.
Because my mother used to put butter and salt and pepper on it, but a lot
Which
of
is how you
pepper.
make corn delicious.
Yeah.
It is, but not for a little kid.
Oh, yes. But not that little kid. So he hid
I
it.
couldn't eat it
Do
either.
you wanna
Just-
switch with me shortly?
Yeah,
Just
I'm
because
gonna feed nothing else
I gotta
up.
head out in a
Yep.
second.
Go to Central Park and fight some crime. No, like if you hit the map, see how...
Yeah, no, I see where I'm I'm gonna head over there.
Just throw a fake marker in the middle of it. There you go, yeah.
I know where it is now. I just had to look at the map, man. Good.
I knew that was one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So fights and crime.
Possible narcotic.
Hanging around the park.
Needed in Central Park.
Just gonna start fighting the citizens.
Yeah, that's gonna
Hey,
suck.
random citizens. Except I can't hit you.
Is there an
And
old
when I hit the
lady?
punch button, all I do is wave at them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. You can't go GTA in this.
Wouldn't
Oh,
be
here we
New
go.
York without a seedy drug deal.
Seedy drug deal. I just got destroyed. I'm almost dead.
Those are some powerful ass drugs.
He just shot me with a machine gun blast once, and that was enough to wipe me out.
Is you turn red? Is how it
Yes, because of my health bar.
His health is in the top
Oh,
left.
okay.
Spider-Man, you suck when it comes to bullets, man.
It's because all those old ladies in the park.
Oh my god.
No, they literally, Barbecue Becky, the lady that's famous for calling the cops on the African Americans just for having a barbecue in a park.
Yeah.
You remember the first side mission in the game is an old white lady with binoculars who stares at the park the whole time
yeah.
and reports anything that happens.
Oh.
And that's such a funny joke of something that wasn't funny at all in real life.
Yeah.
But the internet just trolled her so hard it became a funny thing, and now it's part of a video.
Yeah.
Did you see the world's saddest Easter egg?
No.
It's in Times Square. A fan of Spider-Man asked Insomniac Games to put on a movie marquee.
No, I saw that.
It's a Maddie
Yeah, I saw that.
And then by the time the game came out, she had cheated on him, and they'd broken up or whatever.
With his brother.
That's right!
Oh.
She's with his brother now.
Boy, that's sleazy.
And he
super sleazy.
is
Yeah.
reminded of that, but he's actually really happy that it's in the game.
Right.
Because they're like, oh, we'll patch it out, and he's like, you know what?
He said, no, leave
no,
it.
it's
Remind
cool.
her what she did.
Well, yeah.
Tee-hee-hee, is it?
Yes, hold on. I'll type the password.
Oh.
Because the tech support guys won't even read it out loud.
Oh. And I don't want to know it.
Nah, you do. It's
You do
great.
want to know it. If you ever happen to be in the vicinity of my Wi-Fi,
Anybody who's listening to
the
this
password is
broadcast
pretty
listening.
vulgar.
Okay.
But they said pick something no one would guess.
Capital,
I feel like I did that.
Do I-
Capital B-O-P.
capital vulgar.
Capital vulgar.
Okay. All I want to do is know what the hell they're saying about that. Hurricane Florence live updates, more evacuation. I thought they said it wasn't going to be as bad.
I don't think it's gonna be.
Yeah. That's okay. Grandma can take it home.
Your mommy's grandma.
I know. I said Grandma can take the food home.
You gonna take the dog food home? What the hell are you
No. Oh, I thought you were talking about how Grandma made the food. Brought more food.
doing? No, you told me Muffy was hungry.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, because I gotta get that audition done tonight.
And then do you need for me to go with you?
Is it a voice acting audition?
Yeah.
Okay. What's it for? Can you say?
Nope.
Okay.
just for
Well, that'll be good.
Text it to me.
yeah.
I like your voice.
Oh, he's
That'll
got a
be
great
good.
voice, yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully it starts landing me work.
That was sexy.
That was good. Yeah.
Even I'm wet. My hurricane hasn't even hit yet.
Michael, Corky had a really neat voice. That he was on the radio, and he was a spokesperson for the bank too.
Right.
Nice voice.
And then we created a
Leslie Gore.
the first homosexual superhero. Honestly, you remember Captain Naughty? You
Oh.
remember the commercial?
Yeah, because they.
Oh, it was amazing. Like really,
they
he was
first started it.
making great strides for the LGBTQ plus
But
community.
nobody knew. Nobody.
Accidentally.
Yeah, well,
But he did.
But
Dude, it's like
Captain
Jack Shoulder and
Nauticus
Nightmare on
did.
Elm Street Part 2, man. He didn't realize.
A hi to
Oh,
Mother
everyone did that.
He didn't
Chris,
realize what he was making up.
a flash.
That's
flip.
Jesse, right?
Yeah.
Ah, that scream. I can't
Everyone
even
who
do
was
it.
part of that movie didn't realize what they had made.
What
until
was
it
the
released.
movie?
Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2.
Oh, okay.
What a...
I didn't really watch those. They were just.
The second one's just, it's so strange. It is just such.
You would watch it if Jon Snow was in it.
No, I wouldn't.
Really?
Well,
Yeah, okay, you
as
said well.
No, I mean as Jon Snow, maybe.
Right, because Kit
Yes.
Harington doesn't make good movies, but
No,
we
he
love
does
Jon
not.
Snow.
Forget to check in with
But
Mr. Lee
he's,
about this
I'll
mask.
tell you, he can just stand there. But I do like him all
Almost
messed up
morning.
and all those.
Mr. Lee will be.
Would you do me a favor and repeat what you told me the other day about Reese, our 9-year-old niece,
Oh,
my
God.
sister's daughter?
I didn't tell you this?
She
No.
had
So
never
she
seen
says-
Jon Snow, and
She said
and
to
our
me-
special guest was
Yeah.
talking about how much she loved Jon Snow.
Oh.
And Reese, the 7-year-old, was like, "Who is that?" So she pulled up a picture, and literally,
Are
a
you
7
letting me tell the story? or you
Yes,
good?
do it. Like I didn't know where you were gonna pick it up.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so she said, "Are you going to get married
Mr.
again?"
Lee's
And I
usually in
said,
his office
"No, I'm not." And she said, "Well, maybe would you get married again?" And I said, "Well, no, I just don't think so." "Well, if you think so, you mean there might be a chance?" And I said, "I don't know." I said, "I guess if Jon Snow came and knocked on the door, he couldn't see very well, and he still smelled like the bear that he got the fur off of, or the woolly mammoth or whatever, and he just come down off the ice thing, the wall,
People don't realize how
and
many kids are homeless.
maybe
One in
he
30.
thought I looked pretty
Too many
good.
shelters aren't equipped
Then
to care for them.
okay, I'll get married again." And so
That's a
then
hell of a specific
So
thing.
then she kind of looks at me. She says, "Well, okay." So then
No, what else did
she
say?
said, "What does he look like?" And so I said, "Well, here he is." And she looks at him all covered in, his the skins and stuff. And she said, "Oh my goodness." And I said, "Well, here's a better picture so you can see his face, but I like the way he looks like this." And so she said, "Oh, okay." And then she looks up at me and she
He
says,
kept Uncle Ben's
"Don't
clothes
you
a
think
long
he's a
time.
little out of your league?"
It's like he was still looking
I
at
said, "Yeah, maybe." She asked us too the other day. She said, why do they call that baby Rai Rai on the TV?" I said, that's her little nickname. And she said, "What's a nickname?" So I told her. And I said, "You have a nickname?" She said, "I do." I said, "What do you think it is?" And she looks at me
You
and
guys
she's
holding
got
up all
the
right?
poppy troll pink hair sticking up. And she
Look
looks
at the
at me
old
and she
wish
goes,
troll.
"Butthole." And I
Jesus
said, "Your
Christ.
family calls you butthole?" And she said, "No."
Well, I'm
I
not
said,
going anywhere.
"Your nickname is
promise.
Reese." Or Reese Cup, not.
She thought her nickname was Butthole, but she still thought Jon Snow was out of your league.
Yeah. Well, he is kind of.
Kind of.
Not well, maybe when just before coming back alive. I don't know.
So you want dead Jon Snow? That's a whole nother ball of wax.
Oh well.
So, I got the
Good
job.
luck. It was good to see you.
Yeah, it was good to see you too.
You take care.
All right. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good night, brother. Keep me posted on your safety during the storm the next few days.
Yeah, let
And y'all are
everybody
in
know.
Zone A. You're welcome to come on over.
We're in Zone C.
Are you really?
Right where our place is, on our property, we are actually C. I looked it up tonight.
Oh well, that's
You
good.
got water in the back, bro.
We're 16 feet up. We're the highest up in the entire city of VB.
I've gotten higher than most people, and it's never saved me from a
We're
hurricane.
on the higher elevation than most
But see,
people. We're C.
we were up pretty high in
Yeah.
Chesapeake on that hill after it got built up. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's a huge difference.
Because we have it's 16 feet up plus pretty far back.
Oh,
so when
that's
it comes
great.
up, even at the worst hurricane, it's still been about 30 feet from getting to the house.
That's
so,
great.
yeah.
That's about what we were too with
was I
the
ever a
build
dork.
up because we didn't slope anymore.
Now our
Yeah.
shed and the boat basin gets washed out all the time.
Yeah.
The shed will totally
We all have
get
an
overrun,
awkward
but
face.
that's nothing.
We had to hop overboard and get the rocks that we just put down on the bottom of the terrace thing
No,
and
I
was in
get
the
it
horses.
with
Wasn't everybody at some
shovels
point?
and stuff.
Yeah, I remember
But
that.
still, it's nice when
Maybe
you're
take
up
some of this
that
down.
high, you know.
Yeah, it's never been too bad out there. I mean, the only
Yeah.
thing we have to worry about is tree limbs, which it's inevitable, but it won't be too bad.
Right. Well, you all take care.
Yeah, you too.
If you
Be
see
safe,
us,
brother. Let me know what's up.
well,
Absolutely.
see us riding by in a Rubbermaid thing. with a
Yeah,
paddle.
yeah. If you see us, just pull us in.
All right, cool.
Bye, Rob.
All right, brother. Good night.
Catch these shoes. They'll last a while.
Homeless man.
Homeless man. Homeless woman.
Is that where are they? Just
I walked by
random?
them and they're talking.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I don't care about them because they're homeless. No, that's not why. It's
Okay.
just they're
Let's
not.
see what this said.
They're not relevant to the plot.
Oh, large
Sorry to bother you,
swaths
Mr.
of
Lee. I
American.
have a friend.
This guy, Mr. Lee,
She's
if you
doing a
know
story on
Spider-Man
art imports,
mythology,
and she found this
his name
piece.
for that rhyme, which
She
ends
wanted an
with
expert
E.
opinion on it, and I know you have.
He'll turn into a
This will
villain
be the
named
first time
Mr.
I actually
Negative.
get to use
Oh,
it.
okay.
And I almost
what
bought
you
the
have.
toy because it's a repainted G.I. Joe.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
Wow.
Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure.
New York Times. Boy, they're still
is it?
calling it
Replica
massive.
of an antique Chinese opera glass. I haven't seen one in years.
But
He said, what?
I said they're still
The
calling
symbol
it
here roughly
massive.
translates to
Golly.
demon.
What, the storm?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, I was, Nick is the one responsible for the entire Navy base. Like, the
Nick.
SEALs, Nick, that I had dinner with,
Oh,
Amelia.
okay.
And he's, he said, everybody's deployed. I'm telling them not to come home. They've already sent all the expensive planes to Ohio. All the
Yeah.
ships are out at sea.
Right, I know that.
But honestly, he
might wanna
feels
find a
like
different
unless it actually
She's in
hits
trouble?
Virginia instead of North Carolina, the only thing we're going to have to deal with is flooding. And that's
Right.
bad around here.
Why take the risk?
But the whole city shuts down with 2 inches of snow.
Well, that's
You
it.
know?
And that's what Ken was saying, because he said they were without power and crap. Now New Orleans is way below sea level and stuff. But he
Right.
said it was almost a month.
This is not going to be
symbol inside the
Katrina.
mask
Yes,
means
we're not going to. Yeah,
It really
we're not going to
spooked
have to stay in
seen it
Tide
like that.
Stadium or
He
anything.
even said you should
But,
drop the story.
But
Fat
still,
chance.
You prepare for the worst,
Letting on.
and
No,
you
I
hope
think
for the
he just had
best,
a weird
and you
flashback
deal
or
with
something.
whatever
Well,
you
his
get.
childhood
that's
was
it.
pretty traumatic.
And that's what,
Yeah, that makes sense.
you know.
Demons,
So
huh?
Peter and Mary
What's your
Jane
name?
have broken up
Okay, gotta get
in
ready.
this
okay.
game,
See you
right?
soon.
And he's still in love with her, of course, and she's kind of like
about as well as I could have hoped.
the opposite of someone we know. And she's just like trying to hold her emotions in check.
Really? Are you sure
No, I
we're
don't.
not under there?
I don't know what you're saying.
so thin. Are you eating?
Why does that homeless woman know me by name? No, it's because we helped them. So obviously this is a role-playing game because I would never do such a thing. Obviously the gent has left the building and the jerk is in charge.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. It's USA patch.
Hmm?
Oh. I said USA.
So at first, this game it gives you the most basic descriptions of what you're supposed to do, and then just throws you in.
Mm-hmm.
Pattern.
Hello, Jelly Bean.
And honestly, at first you feel like, man, this game sucks, kind of.
Oh, well, please, I'm trying to read.
Is she nuzzling you? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tracking Hurricane Florence.
it
You want
gets
me to read
better.
this to you? Tracking Hurricane Florence.
Very quickly. So,
Okay.
all right. So we only have 2 areas of the city to stop crimes in. Wait, 3.
Oh. What in the world? What in the world?
Yeah. So 3 areas of the city. Where are we? Is that us? Okay. Oh, that's a side mission. Nice. Okay, so we are here.
Toward the East Coast.
We've gotten all the thug crimes there, which just seems racist to call them. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna swing this way. We've already done all the landmarks and backpacks as soon as they popped up.
Do a little Spidey workout in the city.
Oh, gosh.
And it's all about, like, look how good this looks, special guest.
Yes,
Like,
it does look
the
good.
reflections.
I
and-
like it in the light.
Right.
Rob
It's
was
so much better
fighting
than
in
the
the
dark.
dark.
Yes.
Why was he in the dark?
Certain story missions
Oh,
change
at
to
night.
the
Okay.
time of day, yeah.
Okay.
But look at that. I mean, that's just so cool.
You can see more stuff going on.
And you can always hold L2 and hold, slow down time. And if you
Oh,
find a
wow.
point like that,
You get
you
more
can fling
web.
it.
Is that
Well, you don't
okay?
get more web. Like, you never really run out of web.
Well, I know, but
you
he
get
had,
more
like, 3
momentum
pieces
behind
of
it.
Oh, okay.
That's as far as shooting webs at
Oh,
people.
okay.
Like, to web them up.
Okay.
And look, Aunt May,
He spoke to me.
Where was she?
she was in the homeless
Something
shelter.
dangerous.
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry. I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps.
He said, okay.
I hope I didn't upset
No, I
Mr.
said,
Lee.
good grief.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I really liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping
What
others.
you need to know.
I think you remind him of himself when he was
Even if
younger.
you
And that's so
Written
funny.
out
Aunt May is
stories.
talking about how much she respects Dr. Otto Octavius that you're
You got a
working
good
for.
boss, man.
Can you imagine what Spider-Man villain Dr. Otto Octavius might become?
Like that octopus person.
There you go. Surgeon Octopus. No, it's Dr. Octopus.
Okay.
But yeah, you got it.
Hello?
This one is different.
What?
Oh, hey, what's
This
up?
storm is different
Corporal Texador is
in
here
North
for a fitting.
Carolina.
I totally forgot. I mean,
North Carolina is
gonna
gonna get washed away. We've got to deal with the
That's-
side
I tell you,
effects.
that's
Starting-
bad.
starting
Though.
to
You
become
know,
a
I'm
pattern.
kind of used to always see that for
You're
hair.
better than that.
Oh yeah. When was the last time you tapped it in?
How did I lose track of time?
You should call them.
Not long before your dad died. Or right after, too. I can't remember. But anyway, they were asleep.
And Drew and what was the daughter's
Need
name?
backup for a vehicle
Lauren,
pursuit in
okay.
progress. Nearest officer, please proceed to Roseville.
Oh, stolen vehicle. Check this out. We're gonna do a chase,
Drive-by fruiting.
a run by fruiting.
Yes. I love that movie.
Me too.
It was kind of sad, too.
I better stop them before they end up with driver's
It was cute, yeah.
You're endangering innocent lives.
So that's the stolen runaway car
Okay.
that we're chasing,
I thought
and it's
that's a
funny.
police car.
Well, the one chasing him is.
Oh, okay. Well, where's the stolen car?
Let's see the red box. There we go. We're about to get it. Yeah.
Please tell me your horn plays Dixie.
Now I got to take out the thugs as they
The white
pop out the windows. Yeah, it doesn't matter what color
I
it's
thought you said see the red box.
Yeah, the red box marks where the car is.
Oh,
Oh, god damn it, I dropped it on myself. Because I was mashing triangle instead of square because I was worried about the color of the car. Not your
Criminals, these guys have an impressive social circle.
That's hilarious. You're like, it's not red. And I was like, oh shit, you're
What
right.
is
And I
it?
fucked it.
where was the, I didn't see the red. Where's the red thing that shows
Oh,
you?
hold on.
Oh, stolen vehicle? No.
Yeah, that's where it was. Hold on. Oh, I got both bonus objectives, but
Oh,
now
I see it on that little map. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do the web blossom and try and
Fish in the bear.
stick everybody, and I fucked it up, so it's fine.
Car's still photo.
Yep. So you see the thing over his head?
Fat mother.
It is. He's one fat mugger fucker.
No.
No, I know.
Stop. Okay. Like a bulldozer.
He is.
No,
So the
it's-
easiest way to... Oh, damn. Like, you see how much of my health he takes off?
Yeah.
Like, that's terrible. So the easiest thing to do is web him and then kick him into the wall and he gets stuck.
Oh, there. That's good. That's a good move. Why are they showing me all these clothes in the middle of a hurricane thing? Buy these clothes. You like this top?
I'm gonna sneak up on this dude.
Gotta
Look,
give that real
stealth
man props.
takedown. Hell yeah.
Rush hour is no joke.
But yeah, if you're fighting one of those big muggers,
Yeah.
you tap R1 to web them up, and
Okay.
they break out of it almost immediately. But if you jump and hold square,
Then they're
you can
attached
kick them
to
into the wall. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then they're stuck.
Yeah, look at this. You'll like this. Hold on.
Okay.
My bad.
All right, so you face the other way, and you hit options, go to photo mode, and you do a selfie,
Oh, yep.
and you can take a selfie.
I like that. Look at the colors in this. This is good.
I mean, it's great, isn't it?
It is.
And you can tilt it or whatever you want. Let's see. There's focus distance. Let's
You
see.
get in closer on his face in agony.
That's amazing. Our special guest is Genghis Khan, by the way. I want to see his face in agony.
Well,
So
it's
see, that
stuck
just
by
puts
a
you in
web.
focus, and the
That's
back
great.
isn't.
Yeah.
We'll do the focus
Colors are
distance.
great. That looks like a big old fat cicada I saw on the porch today.
It does.
Cleaning.
He is and see, look, you can put different filters, like
Yeah, it just looks like a dirty web. There, that's pretty.
That one?
Yeah. Like that. Well, that looks like some spider tinkled on it.
Some spider tinkled on it.
Cause it's yellow there.
It does. That one's good, right?
It's pretty good. It's his green coat showing through.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like that one.
Okay, blend. Let's see. Frame selection. You can even put a frame on it like a comic book.
Oh, I like it just like this with big. No.
Hold on.
No.
No. Yeah,
Like that.
Like that. Okay.
Because it's got the black and stuff in the frame, and then that little bit of black around it. Like in a black.
Right. And then we'll turn up the intensity. Yeah.
Can you print it?
You actually can. Hold on. Emote. Look, you can change his eyes. Squint. Angry.
Wait a minute.
Shifty. Surprise. Default.
Well, how do we have them first? Like
that?
There. No, down one.
That one?
I think so.
Okay.
Because they're good. They're
eye intensity. Let's turn that down and let's
see.
See. Hold on.
I like that. But you just don't want them to look.
And then
like
you do
Popeye.
selfie light from the phone.
Oh, okay.
See how it reflects off your metallic suit
Where's
and
the
stuff?
phone?
It's in his hand. He's taking a selfie.
Well,
You can't
I
see
don't
the
see
phone.
his hand. Okay.
He's taking the selfie
Well,
with
I mean,
the...
I get it, but I just thought I don't see the hand.
Duh! If you take a selfie, you're going to see the hand that has the camera in it.
If I'm looking at you.
If someone else takes a picture of you taking a selfie. So we'll call that good.
I see that hand.
Sticker mode. You can put stickers on it if you want.
What are you going to mess it up?
Right, I like it the way it is. Hold on, cancel. We're going to hide the UI.
There.
And then you hit the share button. And you can upload a screenshot. And we will go to Facebook, I guess. And we will say...
I'm not going on Facebook.
Huh?
I'm not going on Facebook.
No, this picture is.
Yeah.
No one cares where you go. No one cares.
Everyone cares where I
go. They should.
No.
Hold on.
It was cold, now it's getting hot.
Yeah.
Hurricane Florence upgraded. Mandatory.
Yeah, you were in the mandatory evacuation area, now you're not.
Really?
Yeah, we're in Zone B now.
Oh.
Mandatory evacuation was Zone A.
Yes, I know that.
Do you?
I do. Pretty soon you're going to be dropped off in Zone A in a minute. Storm surge watch.
I'd like to see you try.
Okay, well, I don't know what news Linda's reading.
Who the hell is Linda?
You know.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Florence. Live updates.
Right? Live updates, my ass. You remember the year that Don Slater said, I wouldn't even call it a hurricane. I wouldn't even call it a tropical storm. And 2 minutes later, the power went out, and we had it for a week, and it ripped the whole fishing pier off the Lynnhaven dock.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, what are you going to call it now, Don? No.
Dong.
Yeah, he gets mad real easily, though.
Who cares? He's like 800 years old.
No, well, no, he's.
Don't you dare! I've never heard you defend him.
I know. Call Andy Fox if somebody doesn't.
I like Andy Fox. Yes.
And
Rhoda Young.
Oh gosh! Oh my gosh! I wonder what Rhoda's doing tonight.
Probably driving a bus.
Let's
Like
call
that's
her.
her normal job. Is driving the bus.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
A lot of people have offered to hire her, haven't they?
Yeah, but she would have to censor herself.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, look. See that red thing on the map in the bottom right? What?
I guess these
There.
guys aren't trading baseball cards.
What?
That Cloverfield Paradox picture over
Oh, dude, that movie sucks. The movie itself is scarier than any picture of it would be. Oh, guess what? I got my web blossoms. Let's do it. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody's stuck.
I thought the
to
web
everything.
blossom was that thing that looked like a porcupine hat.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's an appetizer at Outback. The bloomin' web.
Right.
Oh. Alright, so now I can get on the car.
I like it.
And now I can pull the driver out. And whenever you pull the driver out, you want to just mash square.
Oh.
Because that's going to be the next thing.
Is that the next thing for what?
Or whenever you pull the driver out to stop the car, you got to mash square.
Activity.
Oh, okay.
Definitely top 5.
I thought he would get in and drive. Since I've never seen
Why would Spider-Man become a driver, man?
I know. I just thought about that.
You know what's funny though is like all the toys I used to get as a kid, like you know,
Didn't they
there was a
have
Spider-Man car, there was a Spawn car.
That must
Batman
have-
had a Batmobile, so that's fair. But there was like a Spawn car, and you're like, this dude flings himself around the city with a possessed cape and chains.
Oh, I never
Spider-Man
thought too
can
much
fly
about
through the
that,
city
but
like this.
I guess I thought.
Why would they need a car?
Well,
You know?
that's true. I guess because everybody else had a car. The Dukes of Hazzard had a car.
Well, of course the Dukes of Hazzard had a car.
Well, what I'm saying.
That was their whole point.
That is. I know.
Spider-Man didn't have a racist car though.
Was Dukes of Hazzard a car? Well, yeah.
They weren't racist, but it had the Confederate flag on
Yeah.
it, yes. We'll go fight crimes over here. Let me see. I feel like Rob got us the trophy for doing all the fist hideouts. Let's see.
He did some kind of a...
Yep, take down each fist hideout. Yep, that's what
all
he
the
did.
Kingsmen? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember
I love that you are more on top of the trophies that we've earned than either one of us are.
Well, that's because I'm only looking at parts of the...
You're looking at the important part, though,
but
apparently.
I can't do all of the screen like you do.
Well, this
That's
is...
why I mean...
That's fair,
Well,
yeah.
I don't mean that, but I just mean even when the fighting stuff is going on, I don't read... I'm not good at reading all the way around it and
Gotta split before
to
the
the
cops get here.
side. And
Never know how they'll react to me.
then when the box comes up, or I did read Web Blossom.
Right. No, I get what you're saying.
But
Like,
it's-
games have come a long
You're
way and they
not-
expect a lot out of
Well,
you. Yeah.
I never... I listen.
But
I
you
couldn't-
watched all of them.
Yeah, but I couldn't jump in Mario Brothers, but I could do the
Right, you
fighting,
couldn't-
the fighting thing. I don't have good timing with the...
Right. And a lot of games nowadays are nothing but time.
Yeah.
So I get that. You remember Kelly Scott beating Ninja Turtles
Oh, I
on
know.
Nintendo?
I know.
Only person I've ever seen do that in person.
I know.
And it was like an 80-year-old president of a bank.
He wasn't 80 then. He was like, he was...
Feel like he was
not quite
35.
60. No, but he was 50 in his 50s.
And then he glued the horse to his
The horse on finger. That was so funny because he had such a good sense of humor, but he was always, he could look so
serious.
Serious,
Yes.
and he was so polished and such a gentleman. And he goes, "All right, write down, sir, what's wrong?" And he's sitting there and he goes,
Yeah, he walked into the ER with a horse statue glued to his finger and
was
plopped it on the counter. And they were like, what brings you to the ER?
And he looks down and he said, "Is this then?" And she said, "Well, you're going to have to describe it." And he said, "Okay, horse on finger." And to listen to him tell it, I mean, it was just so funny.
Oh.
I loved getting together with him.
Oh yeah, he was great.
And
I loved
Dave
playing
Luckett.
Contra with him.
Uh-huh.
And it was so funny because it was almost like a sitcom. Like, Dad was so worried about having his boss over for dinner and stuff and making a good impression. And then this dude shows up, and all he wants to do is be cool as hell and play video games.
And then we made him watch Dumb and Dumber, didn't we?
Yeah.
Or was
Beavis and Butthead
Beavis and
yeah.
Butthead go to something. I don't know.
Go to, yeah.
No, it wasn't Beavis and Butthead. It
Wayne's
was
World.
Wayne's World.
Yes.
That's right. And
then he
was
glued the
one-
horse to his thing.
Where was the one? What was the one that said?
If you're gonna spew on this, was
No,
Wayne's World.
Right, but what was the one that was talking about Beetlejuice?
That was Beetlejuice the cartoon.
Okay.
That was Jacques the French skeleton.
Oh, okay. So
I said, "Oh, Beetlejuice," yeah.
And then who was the one? It was Wayne's World or something where they had Beethoven and
I know it was that was Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. The third one's coming out soon.
Oh, it is?
Finally.
That
like
was
20
so
years later.
funny with all of the... And remember when you were real little, you said, listen, I want to buy these tapes of Victor Borgia playing the piano on the TV. You'd seen the commercial.
Right, yeah. I do that a lot. Like, you remember when I was high as balls off the hospital drugs after having a hip replacement? And I called, NPR? And I was like, yo, y'all giving out books? And they were like, what?
Those free books. No, you said, I'll take those free books. They said, okay, what's your name? You said, Michael Acer. And then the father is looking at me.
Everybody's looking at each other.
Well, because you were up in the...
Like, what the hell are you trying to do?
Okay, so you're going to pledge, what, $350?
Yeah, they were like, you have to pledge, or you have to give us a donation for the books. I said, oh, nope, never mind.
Oh, God, I know you're probably just... Because he knew all of them. It wasn't NPR, it was WHRO.
Whatever.
They were raising money.
Hello, Willard. The Today Show. What Good Morning America. Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was incredible. Because he's had the same kind of day that I've had today.
Yes, yeah.
But he had to go on national television.
Oh my God.
I literally fell asleep before they called it.
He'd been up all night.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I
It's
know
the same kind of thing.
It was so funny. Okay.
Hello, Willard.
And he said, okay, now we're going to talk about the director of Nauticus. Okay, come on over here. This is Porky H. No, Porky, come right on over here now.
He was just sleeping in that director's chair.
He's standing like this. No, he was standing. He was like this. And he said, all right, come on. Okay, we'll walk on over to you.
That was the time we all had the flu, right? And the
No, that was the time.
Oh, that was Easter. Yes, never mind.
Yeah, no, that was the coming.
That was the time they made him do like 5 DUI tests in a row.
Oh, that was no way.
And he passed all of them. Huh?
I'd had my appendix out, and then Lauren went in, and it was not her appendix, but it was something else, but her appendix was messed up, but it was something else going on with her. And your father said, oh, I've been taking care of both of you all the time. And
Come on, fellas. You can't
really?
keep ducking income tax.
Okay, he said, I've got to go out. So he went out down to the beach to the round room where we had the boat. And so they went in there, and Daryl bought him a couple of, one beer or something. He had some shrimp, and he hadn't eaten all day. He gets in the car, and then they stopped him, and she did 5 tests on him to walk, and he couldn't walk.
And then he had to wait for the judge.
Yeah,
and then he was like, you did 5 tests that were fine.
Yeah, he got the.
He was like, get the hell out of here.
The judge got mad at the policewoman because she just was really over.
And of course,
But
the
I
policewoman
remember,
everybody's
but he
mad at
spent the
now is the lady that shot the guy in his own apartment.
Oh, really? When was that?
In Texas.
Oh.
Like over the past week or two.
I didn't see.
She shot she was trying to enter an apartment that she claimed she thought was her own, and her key wasn't working, right? Because it was not her apartment.
Right.
And the guy that lived there, a black guy, opened the door, and she shot and killed him.
Oh my.
And they were trying to defend her and keep her from being prosecuted and so on and so forth. And then it came out that they had dated like 6 months ago and
So
all.
she
She murdered
knew-
this man.
Oh my
And like.
gosh.
It was terrible, and luckily they're prosecuting her, but she has a very low bail and all that. It's terrible. It's just
And that and to
it's not right,
him
man.
And everything. Oh, that's horrible.
Because she knew what she was doing. She knew exactly what the hell she was, and she'd shot somebody last year too, apparently under the influence, and was still like it's mind blowing.
It is. That just and that's why people go after policemen who are trying to do their job, right?
And no, nobody should just hate the police. Like that's not what I'm saying at all.
No,
I'm just saying like
when the bad ones,
some bad
And
people
they are-
have somehow managed to become police officers, obviously, and those people should be held accountable for what they did.
and just
Because the
prosecuted
police
like
is almost like a
everybody
fraternity, where, and you have to be, because, you know, the public image, especially if you're in an area with like like
lot of
MS-13
crime
and blah blah
yeah.
blah. You know, where they actually go out of their way and attack the police and hate the police. Like, you have to stick together.
Right.
But when you know something wrong has been done, you should drop that pretense
and let me tell you.
and care about justice, not.
And a lot of other policemen are kind of held hostage by the bad ones that
Right,
are,
because they're the ones that you hear about, yeah.
And that's horrible too. 'Cause
Right, you should hear more often about the good ones, but you also can't. You can't control what the media is going to put out there.
No, you can't
But
control any of it.
I mean, exactly, and you can't control whether.
I'd be scared to death though to be married to a policeman. Or anybody. They just target anybody nowadays.
Yeah, the people that hate them, yeah.
But I mean, people that hate anybody.
Right,
you know?
they hate any authority figure and everything, yeah.
And
but no, I mean, you know,
it's horrible. But I'll tell you,
can't.
that policewoman
You cannot make a blanket statement about anybody,
No.
right? But it's
She should be held more accountable because that's
they're
her
charging her with
job.
manslaughter, and that's
Oh, for
bullshit. It was
Pete's sake.
murder.
I realize
She knew exactly what she was
saying.
doing.
I hope you've learned not to hit people.
Thanks. I think I'll...
I hope you've learned not to hit people.
talking to us? Yeah, I was looking up there a minute ago and I thought, who is Wes Blossom?
Wes Blossom. That's my acting name. So that'll be it for right now. We will resume momentarily. Thank you for watching.